Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Wes here, and we are back again with a new draft analysis. I know we just had one for the RCF recently, but this one is for the IBA once again. Dudes, IBA is starting back up for the third season, technically our fourth season, but season 3, because season 1.5 was just kind of a filler season. Season 3 of the IBA, and we are on the Draft League website. If you guys want to look at the IBA on the Draft League website, check it out. We also got a new logo. That logo looks so clean. Super big shout out to our boy JayVee for helping us out and making the logo for us. We really do appreciate everything you do for the league, Jay. After we made the tiers the night of Crown Tundra's release, we fixed the tiers for the website the day after. It was the day after Crown Tundra's release, right? We made the tiers beforehand based on the leaks. Other than the new Pokemon, we didn't know those. We did those. We did those that day. We got the things updated for the website. You know, the update came out. We had the tiers done, and we was drafting the next day. We finished Saturday, and this week was just kind of off week to get ready for everything, because we can't just go straight from draft straight into our matches. We did have a 24-hour free agent swap transaction period. I did not use it because I feel like our team is as good as I can get it, to be honest, with what we the way we drafted. So let's go ahead and talk about the draft. Okay, so this page doesn't actually have it in the order that we drafted. Let me go to the other page. Sorry about that. Okay, so round one is very crucial to your draft. But your boy kind of went off on a meme pick. Not really a meme pick, but I went for the mascot. I had to get the mascot. We got Moltres, Galarian Moltres as our round 1 pick. That's probably not the greatest round 1 pick, I'm not gonna lie, but I freaking love Galarian Moltres, and I could not imagine being a part of the season without having it. So I was like, I'm getting it. I got it. And that's just all there is to it. And on the way back up, I was hoping to snag Latias or Tapu Fini. Both those were gone. So I, for my round 2, was actually like my big thing that I wanted to build the team around, which Moltres I definitely wanted on the team no matter what. Ideally, I probably could have drafted it on round 3, but I'm okay. I didn't want anyone else getting it. That's the thing, and I know. And I don't know if Salty was being for real, but he said, I'm getting it if you don't get it. And I'm like, gosh, dang it. But anyway, we got the Moltres. In round 2, we picked up Tapu Lele. I really wanted a Tapu for my Fairy Top. And Tapu Koko was gone. And Tapu Fini got drafted by Salty. So did Latias. So, yeah. So I figured, you know what, I want a Psychic, I want a Fairy, I'm going for Tapu Lele. And I really like the Tapu Lele. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go for the Dark Psychic Fighting Core. But I figured I would go ahead and get Tapu Lele. That way I can go that way, or I can start building my Dragon Fairy Steel Core. I really like the Dragon Fairy Steel Core. That's kind of my go-to when it comes to cores. So for our next pick, I went ahead and went for the dragon. I wanted to get the Dragon Fairy Steel. So I went ahead and went for the dragon. I got Dragonite. I love Dragonite, okay? Dragonite is so good. multi-scale free Dragon Dance, dudes. It's just a free Dragon Dance. You can't do nothing. And with heavy duty boots, Dragonite is a huge threat in the meta. So Dragonite was my round 3 pick. I think I did a really good job with it. And for our round 4 pick, you know, I'm keeping this kind of theme. New and returning mons. And I really wanted to get another new mon. And all the birds were drafted at this point. And I didn't have my dragon type, so I didn't want Draggy Drago. So I decided to pick up Regieleki. I really like Regieleki as like a fast support mon. I can go into it, get my screens up, full switch out, just kind of like a Rotom, but like an extremely fast, the fastest Pokemon in the game now. Regieleki is. It's crazy, but it's just like a fast frail Rotom, and I think we can take advantage of it. And it hits like a truck, by the way. Its ability basically makes it have a choice spec. It makes it choice spec or choice banded, basically. If it's using an electric type move. So you can bring this thing in and hit like a truck if you want to. You can specs it. It's never getting outsped. If you run max speed, only a very few things choice scarf can outspeed this thing. So if you run max speed and choice specs, you're doing some freaking damage with a Thunderbolt. And if we could have got Coco, we had rising voltage. But we're fine. We don't need that. I really like Regieleki. I can't wait to make use of it. And for a round 5 pick, we decided to finish that Dragon Fairy Steel Core with a Metagross. And this is another Psychic type, I know. And it's not doing much for our Ghost weakness. But I really like Metagross. I really do. And I think it can do some neat things. I know it gets Stealth Rocks and it's just really defensive. I really wanted a defensive mon to throw on the squad. And I think Metagross kind of filled some holes there in the team. And for for round 4, I was actually planning on getting Entei, but it got snagged. So I still needed a fire type on round 6. And I was considering letting this mon go for a little bit longer because no one had drafted it. So I thought, oh, maybe everybody's good on their fire types. No one wants a good. But no one had drafted it. And then, like, I heard SV say, I know what I want next round, but it's going to cost all my points. I'm like, oh no. SV's going to get Blacephalon. So I went ahead and got the Blacephalon a little bit early. I was hoping to let it last a little bit longer. But I knew it was going. I knew that was the mon that SV was going to pick. And I was right, actually. That was... And SV wanted Blacephalon and Metagross. And I ended up getting both of them. So I got lucky there. It's not both of those, and actually it's not Metagross for someone else as well. So a double snot Metagross for somebody. Really happy with Metagross and Blacephalon both. And round 7, I'm like, my speed tier is pretty good, like really good, but I want another mon above 130. I need a Defogger. I don't have a poison type, so I decided to get Fat Bat. Our boy Crobat is here. I've always wanted to use Crobat in draft because I've seen people do it really well. I believe A-Drive used to run Crobat a lot. Really like Crobat, dudes. Heavy duty boots is just like another really good reason to have some of these older mons that really took a lot of damage to Stealth Rocks. Heavy duty boots is really changing the metagame. And round 8, I really need a ground type to help with my weakness to rock and stuff. So I decided to pick up Sandslash. It's a Rapid Spinner, Stealth Rocker, Spikes. It actually gets Spikes. It doesn't say so on the website, but it does get Spikes. Sandslash is solid. I'll take a Sandslash. I didn't actually detail how the draft works. So basically, this is a point system draft. Sorry, I'm a little bit late on this. It's a point system draft, and everything had its own points. We could draft from any tier at any time, just as long as our points matched up. Okay, that's basically that. So round 9, I picked up Vaporeon for another 11 points. I didn't have much points left after this. Only 6 or 7 points after that, and I have 2 Pokemon to pick up. So I pick up Vaporeon. It's a water absorber. Great defensive stats. It's got Wish. It's got Protect. It's got Substitute. It's got Baton Pass. It's got Flip Turn now. It's just meant as a slow pivot, really. Kind of like how we used Slowking and Slowbro. It's not as bulky as those mons, and its recovery isn't the most reliable, but we can Wish Pass some stuff. It's basically our best form of recovery is Wish Passing, because you know, we drafted a very offensive team this time, and not a lot of recovery, to be honest. So Vaporeon's gonna have to put in some work. Anyway, round 10, I needed a grass type. I know it made me even weaker to us, but I needed a hard hitting grass type. And Jay's like, you know, you could run Unburdened Sceptile. And I'm like, wait, Sceptile gets Unburdened? I completely forgot that Sceptile got Unburdened. So we picked up Unburdened to pair with Tapu Lele for a Psychic Seed Unburdened Sceptile shenanigans. It's gonna be fun. Honestly, I think I can put in some work at some point. And that is another fast mon, 100 base, 120 speed. You don't even need the Unburdened boost, basically. Sceptile is so good. I really like it. And for our final pick, I pick up Carbink. Carbink is honestly just a defensive mon. We could take it, bring it in on something to eat a hit, and then like it can set up Reflect and Light Screen and Stealth Rocks. It gets Misty Explosion if I want to use it as a suicide lead. Misty Explosion isn't no Pokemon's immune to Fairy, unlike Explosion. You know, you can break a sash if you need to on the way out. And it's got Body Press this generation, which is pretty good. I don't really have much to say about Carbink, but it's just my last pick. I don't know if I'll bring it really, but I felt like it was a good enough pick to like, I know last season I drafted a couple ones that like never hit the field. I wanted to try to have every one of my mons have like a usefulness to them. Whereas like I know some people, they draft super top heavy and then their final tiers aren't worth anything. And I feel like I drafted pretty hot top heavy as well, but I feel like I got some pretty good snags in the lower tiers, and really to set us apart from some other teams. I feel like, you know, like Sandslash and Sceptile and Carbink, those are low tier mons. I feel like those are really good low tier mons. Like I'm really happy with my team no matter what. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have to talk about, honestly. The team is super sexy. Like I really like the team. I'm really excited to use Moltres and Tapu Lele and Dragonite and Aleki and Metagross and Blacephalon and Crobat and Sceptile. And the other ones, I'm like, I've used these mons before, so I kind of know what I'm doing with them. Or, well, Vaporeon at least. Sandslash and Carbink I've never used. But yeah, I kind of wanted to go super like hardcore new stuff. I didn't want to bring any mons that I had used from previous drafts back. But I think next season I probably will. I'll probably just go for the best of the best next season. But I really wanted to try to get new mons again because it's exciting new Crown Tundra stuff, you know. But anyway, that's all the time I got for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys to death, and I will see you guys next Saturday, a week from today, with week 1 of the IBA, my dudes. I'm excited. Hope you guys are. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.